Here's a minor thing that has a major impact. I did consider calling this a revolution, but on reflection, that seemed just a bit too big. Mind you, this is big, small, but big in its own way. So here's my question to you. How many times a day do you get asked, how are you? Which sometimes is shortened to all right, with that sort of questioning inflection. And how many times a day do you ask people, you all right, or okay, or how are you? And the answers vary based on the habit of the person replying, whether that's you, me, or someone else, and the mood that we're in, or they're in, at this particular moment when they reply. What most people don't do is say, thank you for asking. It's so simple, it's so easy, it's so polite, it's so pattern interrupting, it's so strange, but what a difference it makes. For years, I've followed this formula. Somebody says to me, hi Peter, how are you? And I respond, excellent, or some other positive word, thank you for asking, and how about you? And then they're slightly shaken, perhaps even stirred, and they respond with, good, yeah, fine, good, thank you. And another person has been positively impacted. Hopefully they might even remember. So here's some feedback I received from a client of mine. It was years ago, probably 20 odd years ago. And I suggested to this corporate client, this was a bit weird, that they might instigate at their offices the banning of the word fine. And I'll tell you why in a moment. In response, when somebody says, how are you? They couldn't answer fine. And any infringement to this meant that the offender had to put £1 in the charity box. And after a couple of months, one of the directors told me this. He said, Peter, we have spent thousands of pounds on culture change programs, and they've worked marginally. Your idea of having everybody respond positively to the how are you question has had more impact than anything else we've tried. Thank you. So it seems to work then. So the next time you're asked, how are you? You might respond using the formula, saying how you are, and then saying, thank you for asking, how are you? And oh, by the way, obviously, as you realise, the answer that I'm committed is which is fine, which stands for feeling inwardly negative every day, not too bad because the mind doesn't hear the not and it says too bad, or anything else that's negatively phrased. That's just rubbish. We have to make sure that we make it stand out, we make it meaningful, that it's relevant to us. Let's do this and start a wave of people saying something positive in response to that so often asked question, how are you? What a difference this makes. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this, again, slightly off the wall video. There's plenty more of my videos about here. And in the meantime, I wish you every success in all your adventures in life. From me, Peter Thomson, until the next time. Goodbye for now. Oh, by the way, how are you?